You know, you do have a point, Era. Chat is already crazy and we've not even started the stream yet. There are some days I wish I would just go and stream on Twitch, but we know how badly that will turn out, i.e. nobody will turn up. Come on, Discord. Give us some proper streaming capabilities. That would be good. That would be very, very entertaining. Anyway, folks, hello everybody, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be for you, because time zones are a thing. And I also think something else that I should probably add on the beginning of every stream, I am not playing Roblox, Fortnite, or Minecraft. Sorry to disappoint. But I want to play games I actually enjoy. Anyway, time to play the shiny ball. And as the title of this stream suggests, I'm going to shush ambulances. Right. Time to go and do this thing. I doubt Matt's going to come and join in because he looks like he's busy in Source Filmmaker.
Hello.
Hello there. Doesn't. I think Spirit might actually be asleep. Maestro's probably. Ooh. Mattis, sorry, me and Juice are playing.
Oh, well. Well, apparently he's on via chat here. No, via chat.
He's on VR chat, but Discord's saying that he's on Or Discord to me is saying that he's on Thingamadoobery. Source Filmmaker.
It's weird for Capitu's on via chat. Even on his VR. Ah, well.
Oh, now it's saying that he's playing Vermintide.
Oh, well.
Anyway, what was the thing? Yes, I wanted to make this.
Yeah, okay, allowed that, Frozen. Allowed that for once, because, yeah, this is something. And hello, human, in NoobMister's live stream chat. I hope you are doing well. I do not do anything, not stupid.
Yes, please refrain from doing the stupids.
Yeah.
Also, why am I? Oh yeah, because I was trying to remember what where to get specific fish from, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to have to go through that. And I'm down. I was at 15, and I went down to 1, which means that only Frozen is watching at the moment.
No, I'm at 12.
In that case, OBS is lying to me.
Yeah.
This is why I really wish Discord would do something great with this streaming stuff, because they have the capability to do it, and why do I sound like I'm whispering and running out of breath?
Or you could just focus all your time on Twitch. Not Twitter, what is the name
Twitch.
Again? Thanks, Twitch. Serious. These two websites sound the same, to be honest. They sound not actually the same.
I know. I've got both. I've got my passwords for both of them sitting next to each other in my my key generator, and it gets a little confusing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, rather focus on that. Maybe try do something that will make the stream a bit more better. Maybe update is better or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know either. I think the only way I'd be able to get my streaming to upgrade itself would be if I was to actually play games I don't enjoy, i.e. everything that I just mentioned, Fortnite, Roblox, or Minecraft.
No, maybe.
I mean, we tried it once before, and I just got bored.
Yeah. If I could come up with something that can maybe change a bit your live stream into a bit better, maybe play some music would maybe help. I know most music is copyright. Hate that word.
Yeah, but Final Fantasy XIV already has plenty of likable music. Am I finding something from the top 30 games on Twitch? Most of those are all the same thing, though. Again, Fortnite, Roblox, or Minecraft. Well, maybe not so much Roblox, but... And I'm definitely not touching Overwatch with a 10-foot barge pole. Not after the shit that Blizzard's been pulling recently.
Okay, you really want to know the first one is? The most popular thing right now on here is chatting.
Oh, that new game that came out on the PS4 for a console that I don't own.
Second is League of Legends. I still don't understand why people want to play this piece of shit. The third is this game you're talking about, but they're already pro who play this now. 4 is a piece of shit. 5 is GTA. 6 World of Warcraft. 7 is Call of Duty game. 8 is the new game that does just come out where you are swing to side where you disable the side as a small insect. Try to survive with that.
Oh, I think I saw somebody show a clip from that on Twitter last night.
Number 9 is Dust 2. 10 Counter-Strike. Let's see. Escape from something. Dead by Daylight. Basketball. Among Us. Ghosts. Something I cannot read. Minecraft. Hearthstone. And after that, Overwatch.
Wow, Overwatch has really slipped down the rankings, but that hardly surprises me.
Let's try to find that you say roadblock. Not here, not here. Funny enough, Super Mario 64 actually it's a lot of popular now.
I think that's because somebody found the source code or something for it. And of course everybody's now playing it because they can now play it uncompressed or something, I don't know.
No! It is Speedrunner.
Oh, well, I'm not a
speedrunner.
I'm not a speedrunner, so...
6, 7, 8. The first 8 is Speedrunner. Number 9 is Does Fit is some random person. After that, the Speedrunner again. Oh, that's funny.
It also doesn't help the fact that I stream at a really bad time for the majority of my audience, i.e., it's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning for most of them. But if I was to stream at normal American times, I would be streaming at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to do that. Can I go past the bushes that have all the garlic in it?
Where is roadblock? Okay, now we down under 1,000 people. What's this? Still do not see roadblock.
I guess it's obviously just not as popular on Twitch then.
They have never been popular on here. The most popular thing is just sit down and just talking.
Well, that's going to be difficult for me because I don't have anything to talk about. RuneScape? I don't know whether he's asking where RuneScape is on the list or suggesting it as a... Hang on, I need to go check this out too. I want to go and find out.
RuneScape is on the list. It is just a good while down.
Okay, browse...
Oh, wait, never mind. I found roadblock. For some reason, they have a picture of the... literally robot. Yet.
Really? Dungeons and... Oh, no, wait, no, that's categories. Oh, that's recommended for me. Highest to lowest. That's better. Just chatting, League of Legends, Valorant. Oh, that's that thing that had the... Okay, Fortnite, World of Warcraft, Warzone, Grounded... Huh, I thought that new Ghost game would have ranked a bit higher considering it only just came out.
Well, they were a lot higher for 2-3 weeks ago, but now after the game has been beaten, they will drop like a bag with rock inside. Oh, there. Old school RuneScape. Okay.
And to be perfectly honest, I tried RuneScape. I didn't like it. I just felt there were too many paywalls in the way.
I must say there's some mods. Other game has mod more of that stuff. 10, 20, 37 on the list at is old school RuneScape right now. So it is really far down. But it is how it is.
That's just it. I think a lot of what I stream, when I stream, how I stream, it's all quote-unquote wrong. You know, I'm not like overreacting 20% of the time. I know that's an excuse that Darkside Phil makes a lot of the time, but there are a lot of people out there who do tend to just be like very, very boisterous, shall we say?
Well, Frosty asked if he could join the call.
Oh, I suppose it would mean adding yet another person to the stream chat. I hope you like being woken up at weird hours of the morning, Frozen, because if you're being added to this group chat, oh boy.
Apparently it's not his name. Damn it! Now I have to find his name on here.
Yeah, because he changed his name, so.
Why you change your name to that? That's a weird name.
What?
That is a weird name you have, dude. Tense back.
I changed my name? What?
Because you've changed it to Lily Oakenwood, and he can't find it because he's used to finding Frozen.
It's been like that always on Twitch.
No, I can literally not find you when I type Frozen here.
I don't mind being woken up early in the morning. If anything, it might sort me out routine-wise.
Well, there's a bunch of other people who have the name Frozen. Oh well. That's good.
How are you two today, anyway?
Alright. Have not even slept yet.
Yeah, I haven't really slept well either. I only had like 3 hours, I guess.
And also, with what you were talking about in general chat on the Discord, not gonna lie, bit jealous.
Oh, that.
Because it's
What
just, it's
now?
really just a case of, why do I never get anything like that? Although I did get raided by Soviet Womble once, so I
Yeah.
can't really complain too much.
Don't complain, you got raided by one of the best streamers ever. No offense to you, you're a great streamer as well. But Soviet Womble is just a whole nother level, if anything. These streamers that I've been watching are only around like the 50 mark. Soviet is around the 1000 viewership mark, so... Although it was a couple of years ago when you got raided.
It was back when Total Warhammer was a thing.
But yeah, I was really surprised that her sister, like, followed me. I mean, all three of them stream together on one channel, and then they have separate users. Coincidentally, their main channel together, because they stream all three together, is called Big Noobs. Because they're all shit at video games, like shooters and that, which is what they usually seem to like playing around with.
Hence the whole Call of Duty thing, I'm guessing.
I don't think it... Then they're terrible at it, and that's kind of why I got into it, because I'm just like, I want to try something different, but I know I'm going to be 100% terrible at it. And yeah, it's just interesting to try something new now and then. And one of them plays Resident Evil 2, the remake, and another one plays Dark Souls. It's just interesting to see different genres, I guess. Because I only usually follow you and a couple of other people, so for me it's just expanded a little bit.
Hello to you, Heavy Rain. Wow.
What?
Not gonna lie, this sound. For a second, it sounded like someone hit my window with a bag with rice. Hold that. Hold my god, wrong. That was Heavy Rain.
Are you saying
But
hello to?
no, it sound like for a second ago, my window got hit by a bag with rice. Legit rice.
Okay.
Someone got thrown to the window.
But no, apparently it was raining very hard, and why the hell do I suddenly have 59 viewers? Where the hell did that come from?
You've got 60 watching you now.
How? Why? I'm confused.
Well, maybe because you actually talking, which you noticed. As we
65? What?
I think I might be getting view botted.
That bad thing?
Yeah.
I mean, if you are getting view botted, doesn't that mean you go higher up on the viewers? Temporarily?
I guess. And hi everybody in chat. Sorry for not. That's another thing that I'm terrible at. I don't pay attention to the chat. I mean, I know there are some streamers that just completely ignore it and still get hundreds of thousands of viewers, but
Yeah, that's starting to bother me a little bit as well, because for me, because I'm like brand new to Twitch and not so much on YouTube, I'm just like, where does everybody get to the points that they are? Like with you get like maybe 15 viewers, some people get 50, and then some people get like 1,000. I'm like, how do you even build to that? And they're all just like
I
patience
don't know.
or
Hey, sorry. NoobMister, can you stop for a second? Look around your mount. But it look from behind. It look like in a circle.
No, it's a direwolf.
What is a dark wolf?
It's it's kind of like a normal wolf, but it's lankier and more teeth.
Hmm.
But
Okay,
yeah, I can.
well,
Now that you mention it, there was something about that direwolf I was looking behind and going, that looks oddly familiar. You were right. It does look like a circle from behind.
uh, uh, but yeah, I've maybe because you actually now begin to talk, talking. If you noticed
Oh,
before.
hang on a moment. Someone's calling me. It's probably another spam call, but I better take it anyway.
Okay. In the meantime, we two had to talk, and in the meantime we can also see what the chat is saying.
I mean, I'm just looking at the participants, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. But on viewers, it's on 43, which doesn't really make sense. So
This because you to have this stupid system. You will only show the people who write in the chat. You only
oh,
show people who write in the chat, which I think is a bit not a good idea.
I never knew that. And then I guess there's also people that don't even sign into YouTube either.
Yeah.
Oh, it was some energy company trying to get me to switch, but I'm not making that mistake again.
Oh.
I did
It
that.
sound like
I
it's
did that
quiet.
once before, and it ended up actually costing me more.
Yeah, okay. Understandable.
Besides, I'm on one of those pay-as-you-go meters, and I'm literally getting the best deal I can get. I've checked. And it was some London company going, "Oh, we're not trying to get you to move." Yes, you are.
We have a all-in-one package under one company, so our Wi-Fi, water, gas, electric is all under one thing, which makes life easier regarding contacting. But if thing hits the fan, then it becomes more of a nightmare because several things will go down at once. I mean, it wouldn't like cut the gas, electric, and everything off, but I guess it's more of an issue when we have Wi-Fi issues because they hire out to Virgin Media. I mean, we haven't really had any issues all year aside from when we first started, when I had to personally call Virgin like several times asking where our hub was, why isn't the line live or anything, why are we still having issues.
Well, your first mistake was going with Virgin Media.
Honestly, when everything was set up, I was like really impressed with the speeds and that, and
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, their speeds can actually be pretty impressive at times. But...
like the speed. This is coming from someone who's gone from a village to living to the edge of a city, so I've gone from like the tiniest amount of spirits internet or something to metropolitan internet. It's just amazing, and it's kind of one of the reasons why I don't want to go home next week, because I know I won't be able to even use something like Facebook without it taking forever to load, or Twitter or whatever.
That should be enough black pepper. What was the next thing?
Have to spend like about 6 weeks using my mobile Wi-Fi instead. Although to be fair, Mum got a new BT package and a new router and everything, so I guess I can't be judgmental just yet.
Well, viewership's gone back down to quote-unquote normal levels now, so... I don't know whether that was just a random spike or I was being view-botted and me calling it out made the person go, "Oh shit, he's onto me," and then just immediately cancelled it.
I still don't know why that would be a bad thing, because you would just jump up on the ranks on, like, the live page or something.
Yeah, but I'm streaming on YouTube at the moment. So, that wouldn't
Isn't
make
there
much of a difference considering that the way that YouTube sorts its rankings, it doesn't do it the same way.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there is a live section, but it doesn't... Okay, yeah, I see what you mean now. Oh god, that's horrible. It's either Fortnite, Trump, or deep sleep meditation music.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a good... yeah. I have said it a few times already. So I do not need to say that shit again.
Oh well, it was good. It was interesting while it lasted, but
Yeah, you seem to be hanging around the 10-ish mark, so that's still good. It's better than some.
I wish it could be better though. And besides, there was definitely an anomaly with that, simply because of the fact that I had that many people there, but the engagement was like not practically non-existent.
No.
But yeah, I still don't know what I'm going to need to do in order to be able to get my viewership up. I just need to find a way to be able to get away from that goddamn FNAF stuff. Because somebody walked into the chat earlier, which I didn't acknowledge, and said, "I really like your FNAF stuff, but thank you, Lemon." He turned around and said, "You know, have you what? Now, good. Now go watch all of his other stuff." Which seriously needs to happen more often, but
I think I'm like part of a small audience that didn't even like find you through FNAF.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be too surprised if it was because Matt showed you something else that wasn't FNAF related.
I think it might have been, yeah, it would have been through, Matt has a playlist of all the stuff that he's, all the videos that people have uploaded and he starred in or whatever, and I was like probably doing something and just like slowly going through the list because I got nothing better to do with my life. And I must have found the VR chat ones where you were running around as a Guilman and the Lugia and going shush and blah blah blah. And then I was like, huh, this guy is super interesting. And I must have like gone through some of the animation videos and was like, yeah, definitely interesting. And then walked in to one of the live streams. And then, of course, I made that short animation of one of your podcasts.
Yeah, I think that was how or how Matt originally introduced you to me.
I did feel a bit bad when I did show it to Matt and he was immediately like, "Oh my god, he's online, do you want to speak to him?" And I'm like, I don't really want to be a pain. Don't want to be a bother. But you know how Matt is.
Yeah, he's very persistent when it comes to things like that.
Yes. Damn, I can't believe it's been like 2 years nearly.
Has it? It doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't. Wait, is that a bad or a good thing?
I don't know.
Obviously, good thing.
It also feel. Somebody was talking about EGX the other day at uni, and like, it just bothers me that it feels like yesterday that we went down to EGX that time.
Hmm.
Was it even this year? I can't remember.
No, that was last year, because that was also the same year I went to Insomnia up in Manchester, or was it Newcastle? Either way, because then it was literally like a couple of months later that we then went to EGX. And then, because it was then that you came down that December to help me try and rebuild my computer. I know your sudden silence is you really don't like it when I bring that up, do you?
Oh no, I'm slightly over that. Although, now that you've just said that, I'm just like,
All I will say is nothing bad has happened since then. The hard drive that I had to get reinstalled is a bit on the noisy side sometimes, but all I really need to do is just find a like SSD or something and clone the current hard drive and just hopefully, fingers crossed, or better yet, I could just take it down to a shop and just go, yeah.
I was about to say that. Send it to the computer shop, because I don't think neither of us could stand the risk of losing anything.
Again, not again, anyway.
No.
Right. What did I need to do? I needed to create some of this.
Hello, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hello again, Dom.
That's a thing. Regarding your computer, when you're on like powerful games, do you notice the fans go like full speed, or graphics card fans go full speed?
Pretty much, yeah, although I don't tend to notice it as much.
Yeah, because I don't really have many powerful games, but I've been playing like Borderlands 3 and Spyro, and they always seem to like switch the fans onto like a really high speed, and I can like notice the feedback on like the microphone if I'm like replaying the stream. And I'm just like, is this normal? Are they supposed to be this noisy? Should I get quiet fans?
All I will say is don't bother with water-cooled ones. Apparently they're not as effective as air-cooled ones, supposedly.
As in CPU fans?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have a water cooler, but that doesn't seem to be making a noise or anything. It's the graphics card that just seems to scream at me.
Might just be the size of the fans. I mean, all I can hear is the CPU fan. Which is interesting because unless it was just set to quiet the last time, I don't ever remember it being that noisy. But I'm guessing once we replaced all the parts and everything got reset, it just defaulted back to standard speed.
Yeah.
Right, now... Was it under Tradecraft Supply? Oh yes, I have to buy the buffer.
And guys in the chat,
They expect Leon to actually finally ask you to allow him to join.
Well, it's just that we were having a conversation. He was sort of joining in on the chat, and then it was just seemed to be better to have him in the group chatting.
I mean,
with us.
that's fair. He always was in chat.
And I know Tom's probably seething now because he's always asking to join as well. But
To be fair, we know Leon a lot more than we do know Tom.
yeah, let me put it this way, Tom. It's taken Frozen 2 years to get to this point, so.
Yeah, and it's probably the highest I'm gonna get, because I can't be trusted with moderator stuff, because I'm an asshole.
I mean, we could do a test. If you want to. Maybe?
Oh no, I don't need a test. I know I wouldn't. No, just no.
You'd probably see one person mention FNAF in the chat and you'd immediately ban them. Probably.
But yeah, back to the chat. People, Pokemon is not a furry.
I mean, it is sort of.
I mean, it has furry creatures, and so does IRL world. So
True, but it. Yeah, no. Furries are
just ignore
not
the
just
idiots
animal.
that talk in chat. Like, come on, just let the idiots be idiots, and they'll correct them. Because if you try to correct them, they will try to defend their opinion by saying stupid shit. So just better ignore them.
Possible, but I do not want a drama in the chat right now. I already threatened someone else earlier today because they were really stupid. They were before
Tom,
the live streaming.
regarding your question about has anybody got a fursuit, I don't think any of us have. I know.
I'm working to save up to get one, but that's
I'm
going.
not even the furry to start off.
If you don't, more recommend you to save up to upgrade your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maestro's not a furry, but we're getting to him. We're trying.
You're not getting to me, for God's sake. That's a fact.
If you embrace your furriness, we'll play that game that you're always raving about.
I mean, I have friends that already play it and have fun with them, but I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
but
be a
it's not
fucking
us.
furry.
Okay, do you know what actual furry mean? Do you know what they actually mean?
Be honest, I don't, but I don't really care as well.
Well, you will soon not, because furry just mean that you are a fan of him. Oh, what's the name now?
Anthropomorphism?
Yeah, from the creature.
Well, I'm not.
From any movie, cartoon, comic, game, or even his stories.
So
if
you're
you're
saying like a character? That's from those.
Yeah, if you like.
So
a
you're
character
saying that I'm a
Go on,
furry
wait,
because I
Whoa,
like
whoa,
Tom
whoa.
and
It's
Jerry.
not just liking a character.
No, they actually the simple explain what it is.
So basically, everybody in the world is a furry.
Yeah, actually that's true. Even if you like Pokemon, you are a furry.
I would say you're more of
I know, but they try to make it as simple as possible to understand. If you like any creature any animal that have any human parts,
All that
or
preparation,
any human
finding
stuff.
all that stuff, and I managed to get a high quality on the first go at 100%.
that's good.
Alright, but still, what the fuck, really? I feel like watching Tom and Jerry again. You know, I have like a very old DVDs of Tom and Jerry, like season 1 or 2. Wait, did you have seasons actually? Back in the day, I don't remember actually. Still, I have very old DVDs of those cartoons of Tom and Jerry, and I really love them.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
I'd just say
There is animal creature that have a type of human label. Thinking or do human stuff, so on. And that is the simplest understandable, which mean you are a fairy because you like Tom and Jerry. This is the most simplest stuff. There's nothing more in that.
would you say there's a spectrum of it?
Oh, there he is.
I'd say Maestro would be on like the very other end of the spectrum, whereas we're like on the almost
know
near
if it's
trash of the spectrum or something.
Something.
I
along
don't
those
know
lines.
if that is possible. but det er lidt, jeg tog det op fra Wikipedia. Det er lidt written down on the internet.
Hey, Cargo. Hey, Samantha.
Hello there. NoobMister, is it?
Fredbear told me to come
and
here
said,
and said... Oh,
"You
never
have
mind.
great content." Yes, everything that isn't FNAF related is great content.
Be honest, what has been posted currently Reddit, guy named Fredbear Official, I don't really like those fucking posts, to be honest. I mean, like FNAF, but don't keep them posted. I mean, I just don't like FNAF, like, at all. After, you know, just knowing how, you know, the community is filled with fucking children.
Ooh, waste not two.
Well, I have not a really big hated flap. I don't hate the community in the flap.
Well, actually, yeah, same here. I do really hate the community in FNAF. Just because the fact that, like, children are so annoying.
Yeah, this is just a cheap jump scare game.
And can MadPat stop making videos and making it popular?
I
Because
wish
didn't let it die.
wish that as well. I just wish MatPat would stop making theories on it. It's just like every other bloody week there's a new FNAF video. I'm just like, stop it. It's like anytime he makes a non-FNAF or Minecraft related theory, I'm just like, yeah, this is interesting. I like this.
I
But
literally
then
like
when
how
he does one of those other
deep.
videos, I'm just like, no, screw this, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, can MadPat just let it die?
That is well, it's not him who let it die. It is the creator who still shitting more and more stuff out every single day.
Obviously,
MadPat's-
because how is he gonna make money?
Yeah,
Didn't they...
but
Didn't they
You were about
stop
to say?
on the VR one and that was it? Or have they made more since
I
then?
think there's supposed to be
no.
I know they created
gonna
an,
make more
like a
fast
DLC
enough. Oh, yeah,
slash
also the movie.
expansion for...
The movie as well.
Yeah, they also made like a
one
DLC...
person at a time.
They made a DLC slash expansion for VR as well.
Yeah, but
do not
that's-
forget. My
Get in
turn.
there.
Do not forget the entire book series. He's freaking writing at the moment.
And also the movie. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the movie.
But
I-
I think I know what MadPat is doing. He tried to put all together so so we can finally put it down in the fucking box and not throw this shit out. Instead, they just lying everywhere and no one knows why all this happened. I keep thinking about that shit. I think he's trying to find out why all this happened, all that stuff, so we do not need to think about this shit ever again. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, you can think about it all you want, but it's like nobody can just. I don't know what it is, but like all the mysteries of what's the story of this game or yada yada. People usually don't care. Only those that are, you know, very keen on just finding out what's the true story, what's the true meaning, what's the end goal. Like, only very committed people do that, or like YouTubers, let's say that they earn money by you know, creating content. And for MadPat, FNAF is basically infinite content.
I would normally say yeah to that, but to be honest, as a flap come out from the beginning, to be honest, a lot of people, different places on the internet keep asking ask a lot of questions about it. That I keep try to looking for more clue in the game, all that shit.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah, but to be
A lot of
honest,
people done it before MadPat get his hands on this junk.
That is true, but I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna actually blame it on the creator himself because the fact that he keeps on changing the story, twisting it, and just making some things retcon, some things not. It's just loads of bullshit coming in. Like, I get the fact like some law should be changed to make sense, but if you're making a law, just keep it how it is and not just keep on fucking changing it.
Well, to be perfectly honest, when he made Five Nights at Freddy's, it literally was his last attempt at trying game development before he quit forever. So if the game hadn't gone anywhere, he would have literally have just left it at that. But because it blew up, that's why where he is now.
It is very true, but the thing is, if like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, very famous YouTubers didn't cover the game, it would be just a remembered indie game that existed. It's the same thing with Yandere Simulator.
Yeah, the only difference there is that, unlike Scott Cawthon, Yandere Dev actually hasn't released his game yet.
That is very true. And yeah, Randy Dev is a piece of shit, that's a fact.
Well, he do try to make
there
the
he
better.
is.
Instead just make the piece of shit.
Like,
Well, yeah.
Osana was supposed to have come out like 4 or 5 years ago.
I know.
And somebody in 1 week managed to make a better game.
Actually, it was 2 weeks, but all they did was they took the assets that was already existing in Yandere Simulator, but like redid the code, started rebuilding stuff. But as you're right, yeah, they basically remade the game and got it working better in 2 weeks. Whereas Yandere Dev can't even get it working within 6 years.
I just hate the fact that some dumb people just keep on believing his lies. Like, oh, he's gonna finish it. Oh, he's implementing something big. Oh, he's gonna do something very cool. No, he just keeps on monopolizing the fucking idiots. And the idiots do deserve that. That's a fact.
Yeah. But back to back to Fred. I do not think that it's the creators' fault for this stuff. And he keep making more and more shit. I actually think it is his fans' fault because they keep screaming more. Well, they keep smaller consuming the Fred fandom completely.
To be perfectly honest, I don't even know if he's even still making these games anymore. I think he passed development off to somebody else. He's just the creative director now.
Well, he's writing the books.
No, I don't think he does. He's a publisher, but looking at it, there's a developer called Steel Wool Studios. Or is that him?
So you're not
I don't
even
know. Hang on,
writing
let me
this
go check.
book anymore. If you do not do that stuff. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, it's not even him now.
Yeah,
That's the
originally
thing,
the original Five Nights at Freddy's was him, but the VR Help Wanted, yeah, Steel Wool Studios was. Because, I mean, looking at what he's done previously, I really honestly think VR would have been way outside of his scope of skill level. He wouldn't have been able to have done that himself.
Yeah, because the originals were like point and click, weren't they?
Yeah, they were all like They were all not procedurally generated, pre-rendered images and animations on top of one another.
Well,
'Cause I only
honestly, yeah. Well, in one-person developer, who could, make, a VR game by themselves in that time, in that much time. How long did it take to develop that game that Help Wanted?
Hello, Shay.
Hello.
I wonder if he has any doubts about it now. Like, sure, he might be making a profit from it still, but
Yeah, more than a little bit.
well, yeah, but even at that stage, would you still question it? Like, do I really want to continue doing this? Do I want to get harassed by everybody on Twitter about it? Do I want to keep milking this franchise?
Mm-hmm.
What are we on about right now?
FNAF
Somehow
and
we went into FNAF.
So we were
Yeah,
originally
Ryan,
we were originally talking about how I could improve streaming because I think I got view botted or suddenly had a massive spike in views for some reason. And I was just kind of questioning some things like how could I actually improve the quality of my streams, etc. So
yeah. I still think put some music on would be really good. You can get royalty. You can get the royalty music. You can play on your stream without any problem.
Yeah, but it would be played over the Final Fantasy music, wouldn't that like?
And you
make
don't
a
want
mess
to
of
play
it?
you don't want to play music, Final Fantasy music. Like, it's good shit. Like, that's one thing you'll see if you look at other people who actually stream Final Fantasy. Like, they listen to the music because it's fucking good.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, are you doing side quests at the moment? Or are you doing the main quest line? Or...
well, I was on my way to the main quest line, but I'm currently doing one of these fates at the moment that just happen to be there because it's just like, ooh, boss character. Let's see if I can kill it. Although I'm having to rely on my Chocobo healing me at the moment because this thing hits a lot harder.
I keep thinking about Final Fantasy Online, but yeah, every now and then I even like watch my housemate play it as well. But I think I'm just still sore from Warcraft. I know it's different, but I'm not ready to sink money into an MMO regularly just yet.
See, here's the thing. If you wait until the 11th, I can recommend actually trying the free trial of Final Fantasy. Because on the 11th, they're revamping the free trial and you're getting a lot of shit for free.
Like, level cap raised to 60, you're able to do one of the expansions.
Which is arguably one of the better ones.
So would that be monthly as well without the expansions in that? Or is that only for like 30 days?
I think it's only for like 30 or 40 days and then...
30 days. I believe you get 15 days for free when you hit level 30 or some shit like that.
Okay.
But roughly 30 to 45. And you get to level 60, you can level any job except for Red Mage, Samurai, Gunbreaker, and Dancer.
I mean, whenever I have the urge to play an MMO, I just sink some time into Guild Wars for a bit until...
I haven't played Guild Wars in months. The last time I touched it was when the new patch came out, but because of the coronavirus, everybody was unable to record lines for it, and like, the voice acting is kind of half the charm. So without the voice acting, I was just like, I'll wait until they come back. At least I've unlocked the story mission because I've logged in and started it, and it's just like, yeah, you've got it. Because I accidentally missed one at one point, and I was annoyed. Hang on, does this give me... Yes, it gives me an eighth of current. Yes, please.
So, Shay, you were on League, right? Have you been doing the Spirit Bonds?
Yes.
I'm just still weirded about Lilia's first encounter.
Oh, what? You mean taking off your clothes? I hope you're enjoying that because you're going to be doing it more often. No, yeah, no. Literally, League of Legends got an update, like an event, which is based around specific areas like folklore. And on top of that, we got a dating simulator.
What?
There's a dating
But
simulator.
he's not joking.
There's a dating simulator in the client for League of Legends right now.
Are you kidding me?
Is it a traditional dating sim, or is it done on in the whole MOBA style top-down sort of
No.
RTS?
It's a traditional dating sim where you see the character you're talking with, them doing different expressions, be it either blushing, ashamed, or angry, or happy. On top of it, it's all being written by the same person who wrote the lore for Fiddlesticks, which is hilarious.
Because let me just say this: Fiddlestick is basically the eldritch demon of horror in League of Legends lore, and is the same writer made this.
Tom, regarding if he gets a fursuit, wearing it on stream and playing games, I imagine he'll be just cooked alive doing that.
I mean, it was difficult enough when I tried that thing with wearing that Halloween mask.
That's... How long ago was that?
That was like last year, I think.
Yeah.
Was that?
Idea. Look, there do exist a new technology you can use to become you a Sona.
What, you mean face rig?
No, better.
I know what you're
Face
about,
rig.
Error.
Face rig, it only to the face. Another streamer is... Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, sorry. Chicken make me a burp. There's a lot of newer streamer who begin to use this timer technology directly on stream. Where you can see the Sona's head but also hands moving. Depending on which game you're playing and stuff like that.
It's kind of like a 2D sort of 3D-ish image of your persona, and it's somehow rigged and tracks your face and that.
There's little VR that are used to that.
If it's something on Steam, I don't think I'd be able to use it because it wouldn't work well with Oculus.
No,
If it is,
you have to get it
unless
on
I'm getting confused.
Dave. NoobMister, if you keep talking over me, I literally gotta kiss you on the mouth.
What?
What?
What is this gay shit?
Hey, I'm bisexual, so do not count.
What is Mr. bisexual?
No, I'm not.
No, what I mean is,
What is that actually called?
I do not know what his name is. I know a lot of my friends actually use this every time they live streaming.
Then ask them what it's called.
Most often as American and probably asleep at this time.
Well,
try.
Frozen seems to know what it is.
I've seen a couple of streamers use it on Twitch, and I'm just going through the list, seeing if they have anything about it on their channel descriptions.
Hold on. I remember one of my friends did put out a video how to use this. Problem is, I see got it, det var... see I did. I see got it, det var in only in Japanese, which she literally tried to... She literally timesat rewrite it so that it's in English or something like that. I had to find his channel first. Hold my beer, guys.
Okay.
Just keep talking, guys.
I really can't
Keep
think of
talking and no one gonna die.
I really can't think of anything else to talk about.
I was going to talk about something, but then when we started talking about this glorified face rig thing, I lost my track of thought.
But no, Frozen, if you're ever curious about playing Final Fantasy, wait until the 11th.
Yeah. Now I know. That dating sim thing, is that just an event or is that permanent?
Event.
It's an event.
Oh, thank God for that. I've got nothing against that, it's just... to be blunt, our university uses League of Legends in one of our final year units.
Why? For what? For what purpose even?
I think it's for one of the business units.
What?
Oh,
Or
God.
one of the coding units. I can't really remember. All I remember from last year is that we've got a program that pulls all the other programs from the cloud, so we can use any apps from any computer. And at one point when we were in uni, we just noticed one day League of Legends was installed, and anybody could just play it at any time on any computer. And we were just like, what the fuck is going on? Has someone just like hacked apps anywhere? But it turns out it's actually one of our units that uses it.
And again,
So,
one of the units that I was doing was supposed to have used World of Warcraft at one point, but then we just ended up playing one of those shitty free-to-play MMOs instead because they couldn't get World of Warcraft running, or they couldn't guarantee that we'd all be playing on the same servers.
One of our main lecturers used a lot of World of Warcraft stuff as an example in some of the games design presentations, and because he's like a die-hard Warcraft player, the presentation slides, the slideshows UIs would, like, every page that he would like move on to the next page, an experience bar would be saying how many pages were left or something. He was that into it.
Amazing.
And then at the end of it, it'd say, you've got 1,000 experience points in games design. You have leveled up on knowledge or something. It's just, oh, you're such a die-hard fan. Please stop. It's almost cringy.
Oh,
But it's
I just
awesome
imagined
at the same
it.
time.
That's
I just,
actually
when you said
beautiful.
there's inside League of Legends, right? I just imagined this. League of Legends in front of you, and you can purchase RP. Your credit card is literally in front of you, and they're just seeing if you're gonna buy RP for the skins.
God.
I just imagined that. You're gonna use your own credit card to buy yourself some goddamn RP to get some skins. Because League of Legends skins are actually higher goddamn quality.
Mm-hmm.
But they do cost a lot.
It was also pretty interesting one day when we had a 2-hour lecture on the storytelling of Skyrim. It was quite interesting because me and my housemate had been playing Skyrim for a week before then, just like revisiting Skyrim, only to find our lecturer was using it as an example in like a free 2-hour lecture, talking about the start, beginning and end of like the first part of the Skyrim's base game, just talking about the actual gameplay was just amazing.
I can't imagine.
You should better be talking about Morrowind. That's a good game.
He did make a few references to Oblivion and Morrowind. He didn't leave that out as well. He did make a few comparisons.
I liked Morrowind more than
I think he was a
Oblivion.
die-hard Morrowind player because I think he's in his like late 30s, early 40s or something. I never really experienced Morrowind, and
You should.
I probably should try it, but the last time the first time and only time I tried it, it was through Steam, and I had a lot of bugs with it, so I don't know if there's like a fix or something that I need to use.
But how long ago was it? Maybe they fixed it?
Flesh.
Who is taking shit?
Would
Yes.
be Shay.
Okay.
Is he hiding in his
Okay,
works bathroom again?
I think I found that.
Well, see, the thing is, it's actually a it's actually someone's summer house that we're working at. And they're not
Okay.
actually here while we're working, so you know, we're just like, you need to take a shit, you just go into the bathroom.
Bye, Lucario. You will not be missed.
Okay, see you later, Lucario.
What now?
They just said the 2 F words that we don't like talking about, and then they're just like, never mind, bye.
I hear some sweet tap water ASMR.
Going back
Surprise,
to
dude.
that, going back to that's bless you.
Was it a cough or a sneeze?
I think that was a sneeze.
Yes, there's
Do not
Wash
focus
it.
on that.
wash your damn paws. Yeah, going back to FF, that thing. I've been trying the last couple of days because somebody bothered me when they were talking about that again. I've been trying to like work out why do people find it interesting? Like when it first came out, I was into it, but then I lost interest later on.
Ah, got it. Sorry.
Just like trying to work out why is it still a thing? Why do people enjoy it?
Like the appeal of it.
Yeah. Because I even went as far as like downloading the original 2 because that's all I have, and I just spent like a good 30 minutes to an hour on both of them, and I'm just like, it's not as exciting as it was initially, but why is it still a
I mean,
thing?
personally, I don't mind the existence of it, mostly just because of what the creator has like spent his money on doing it, like the amount of charity that has, like the amount of money that he spent on charity specifically.
I just imagine this, just Detective Leon just looking at why people like Friendly Foxy, just examining it very closely, just drinking coffee in his little office.
Oh yeah, my room's just like covered in like detective stuff. I've got like pieces of string to like different pieces of paper. Why is this all linked together? Why do people like this stuff? Why? What are this?
What's
I
been
don't-
there?
It's a
I
grand
don't-
conspiracy to finish the Illuminati, that's what.
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Yeah, and it's then when you get the cultists knocking on your door and you're like, shit, I'm onto something.
Anyway, I need to get back to working, so I'll maybe return. But I need to
Okay,
go into shitter again. So I'll see you guys.
Okay.
Okay, see you
Yeah,
later,
see you,
Shay.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I found a program. The name is VRM.
VRM.
Him. VRM.
I will drop a few YouTube video and the link to the website. There is literally a program that is made and you can use your VR to literally move around and do stuff while you're live streaming.
Ah, that's actually fascinating.
Yeah.
That is
Uh,
fascinating. Does it like pick up your webcam? Can it pick up your webcam or?
I think everything is on VR. You do need I do not know. I do not know.
I think the website has the answer, so, you know, look into
Yeah.
that. But to be honest, I just imagine League of Legends just after a few years just make a honey pop-esque game. You guys do know what, you know, that thing is, honey pop.
Wasn't that the match 3 dating game?
which is at the end of the day just you know. Rule
It's
54.
effectively just softcore porn.
Yeah, basically that.
I see what you mean about it coming from Japan.
What?
The whole virtual YouTuber thing. Or VTuber.
Oh yeah, that thing.
I guess we can just experiment with that at some point.
Because isn't there that, like, I can't remember what her name was. It was that girl that wears pink, that has the long brown hair and has the pink bow. I know that's not really narrowing it. I know that doesn't narrow it down too much, but
That's literally what is coming up on virtual YouTube and that. It says there's like a top 10 or something, and what you've just described is on the top 10.
yeah, I can't remember what her name was.
Honestly, I don't care. I don't care at all.
AI Kaizuna?
I think that's
That's
what
her.
her name is.
I also find it weird that, like, for the past recent weeks, there have been so many allegations against so many streamers. Like, Jesus Christ.
Wait, what?
Allegations against streamers.
Streamers.
Yes.
I thought it was. I thought that whole
explain
stuff
more?
was. I thought that was more the fighting game community thing.
No, streamers. And even league streamers are affected. Every single streamer was affected by it. They got some allegations that were talking about girls or something underage. Like, people have been just saying so many allegations that Twitter just believes in this shit. I just hate Twitter.
To be perfectly honest, there are so many. At this point in time, you literally become a streamer and you will guarantee get somebody accusing you of being a pedophile. I mean, I'm not even that big, and I've even had somebody doing it already, but we already know that stuff was completely baseless.
Oh, there he is.
No one done
Not
that stuff to me at all.
Not to poke at that hornet's nest a bit, but what was that all about anyway? Because I saw
Oh,
it
it was
briefly and then...
previous troll that we banned from the chat who was like having this personal vendetta against me, and he like made this kind of like expose video on me about how I was a pedophile and how Kage was in on it as well, and it was all basically just Discord and Twitter DMs, which you know can all be faked.
Matter of fact, should I mention this or no? I'm thinking myself, should I mention this or no? Actually, no. I should rather. No. It's something else. It's about something else. I should actually mention this after the stream. To be honest, yeah, after the stream.
Yeah, mention it after.
Yeah, I mentioned it after.
I think,
look,
I think what bothers me most is just cancel culture at the moment.
Oh yeah, it's so bullshit. Like, if there's any small allegation of you being like a pedophile or something that is
Like
clearly
true or
fake,
false,
yeah,
it's,
fake or false.
Yeah, everyone wants to get the pitchforks out, and even if you give enough evidence, they still want to like completely destroy you until there's nothing left, and even go as far as causing problems in real life, and that is just...
All I will say to that situation is that when people do that, it's like, you think you're infallible. I can literally go through your Twitter and go, oh look, this person said this 6 years ago. Why don't we go and cancel them? Like, literally, if somebody tries to pull that shit on me, I am literally going to dig through their Twitter and go, right, two can play that game.
Just imagine this: you're some kind of 90-year-old only, just laying in bed, you know, sickly or dying, and there's some random people just saying, Oh, this is what you said when you were 6 years old.
Yeah, they should pull the plug on him because they did something when they were like 7 years old.
That was like back in the 40s when people thought differently.
I mean, it's gonna be for every single age. Like, after 50 years or something, people are gonna think differently.
And also, the whole thing with accusing people of being a paedophile, why aren't they going to the police? If they have grounds to believe that this person is performing these acts, why are they not going to the police first?
Sure. It's like Twitter is the internet police. Like, what the fuck do you expect Twitter to do? Do they just magically think that something's gonna happen? Like, come on. People are so into social media that they think that they can literally just, you know, they can just say it to random people, and those people will just do something, just something.
90% of the time, it's usually just, this person said or did something I didn't personally like, so therefore they're a bad person, so I feel like they should be cancelled.
Yeah.
Either way, cancel culture is cancer.
I hate it. Jenna Marble stopped uploading because of it.
Yeah, like, she didn't do anything bad.
Well, it was... She must have done, like, what was it called? Blackface, is it?
Oh yeah, that was so old. Like, I get it.
But then-
You were... Oh yeah.
But then she wasn't even doing it in an offensive kind of way. It wasn't even intended to do something like that or whatever.
I mean, isn't there cases of comedians that have also done similar things because they were trying to impersonate a particular celebrity? But that was what was required of them to be able to do that, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's blackface. That's wrong. You shouldn't be allowed to do that." It's just...
Who was the person that did Little Britain?
No idea.
I think
it was
David
like
Williams. or
David
something.
Williams and all that.
Because he made another show called Come Fly With Me, and at one point he dressed up as a person of colour, a woman with like big earrings and that. The whole series has been removed off Amazon, being blocked off streaming services. Bearing in mind the program came out in like 2006 or something. But then after what happened with the protests, a lot of things have been considered offensive as of late. Like even Coco the monkey off the Cocoa Pops Kellogg's cereal.
Oh yeah, he's being lambasted for supposedly being racist as well.
And how Snap, Crackle and Pop are white supremacists. I couldn't stop laughing when that was trending.
Okay, I did not hear that one. That sounds fucking hilarious.
Well, what? Repeat it again to me. I didn't hear that.
For some strange reason, a mascot of a monkey for a kid's cereal was considered offensive to a person of colour. But then they started turning around saying that 3 other mascots for Rice Krispies, Snap, Crackle and Pop, 3 white supremacists. And bearing in mind, the accusations was started by someone who used to be a member of parliament until they got kicked out for stealing or something, so a lot of their views just seem to be not taken seriously until that happened.
Wait, let's just sink in. The allegations are from a used to be member of the parliament.
Yeah.
Old people. What is it? Oh, wait, he or she or how old? Actually,
She, 40, person of colour.
that's
Bearing
a
in
Karen.
mind, a lot of people on Twitter then turn around and said to this person, I am person of colour, do not find it offensive, and you've got white Cocoa Pops as well, so shut up.
That sounds like a Karen.
She honestly was a bit of a Karen, and that's another thing. The name Karen, the whole Karen thing is offensive to people who are called Karen.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen those comments and everyone going, well, I'm called Karen and this is just another sexist remark against women. It's a suppression of women.
No, it's just saying that Karens are just the most entitled and stupidest people on the planet. Like, that's what Karens are. Karens are just entitled people, stupid, and yeah, just entitled.
oh dear.
It's like some people believe that entitled should make allegations as much as they want to, and they will get nothing bad to them. But the person they make allegations to will have so much severe consequences. Not only consequences, but things, you know.
The one that I find stupid recently was the whole replacing actors with people of colour if they're playing somebody who's black in the show that they're playing. That one I just think is stupid, because you don't do that for people. You don't choose somebody for a voice acting role for the colour of their skin. You do it based on who's right for the role.
Yeah.
But do you even fucking hear the voice? Do you even see the voice actors while playing a game, for example? No,
No.
you don't. Only by googling the name you can find out.
I mean, the person who played Kratos in the recent God of War was black, but why was nobody saying, oh, well, Kratos was white, he should have been played by a white person? Well, for one, you would have been chased out the fucking building if you'd said that.
Because how
Wait,
idiotic
they
you
were a
are.
person of color
Yeah, person who
Right.
played Kratos was black.
Yeah.
in the new one, or
Yeah,
like
in the
old
new
ones,
one.
or-
I
The
think, in
new
fact,
one.
I think he might have been played by a black guy the whole friggin' time.
Yes,
See, that-
I think
that
yes,
just-
actually. I
that
think
just
the
proves
voice
another
actor
thing, 'cause
is.
I didn't
Yeah.
even like think that. I've only played that version of God of War like a couple of times, and I don't even think, is this voice actor going to be that kind of color, any kind of color? I just immediately get focused on the game. It's like, why does that need to be a point? Why does that need to be necessary?
I don't know. Apparently, to some people,
Also, talking about colors, why the fuck do we find offensive, like, being talk about other colors? Like, come on. Can't we all just be one fucking color and that's it? Like, come on.
can't we
Well-
be the color of human?
Yeah. Like, I don't get this stupid shit. Like, why are you complaining about color? Just why?
And also, Lemon's got a good point as
But-
well. A lot of Karens are actually racist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm
we
about
had-
to say a lot, because a lot of the people who complain about this shit is one way or another racist.
Oh shit, because people that are mostly, you know, against the society that's controlled by the government, just, you know, some kind of Mongol, no, I'm not gonna say that. Some kind of just apes from a different planet. All I can say is today's society is so fucking fucked that it's
I hate social
beyond hell.
correctness.
It's that line that in Metal Gear Rising Armstrong said, "Burn it all to the ground."
To be honest, the whole thing with the replacing of like actors and things, the people that they're supposedly getting replaced by, in my eyes, they didn't deserve the role. They didn't earn it. Because I've always been brought up to be told, if there's something you want in life, you work for it, you earn it. It doesn't just get handed to you.
But for actors, well,
Not even for actor, but a lot of other people do that shit.
yeah.
Which is kind of funny, because if you think about it, the stuff that Emma Watson does, you know, doing the whole he for she thing, I'm just sitting there rolling my eyes going, Emma, you wouldn't even be in this position if you hadn't landed the role of Hermione. You're talking about entitlement. Try looking in the fucking mirror.
It's just that some people, like dumb people, get lucky, and there's chances that even good people get lucky. But all in all, that bad people that get lucky are just the worst kind of people. Because, like, if they get lucky or succeed or something, and they continue publishing and saying that, they might have some kind of following that agrees with them brainlessly.
Speaking of Emma Watson, do you remember when the play came around and people were losing it because the person who was playing grown-up Hermione was a person of color?
Yeah, in that case, I would say, though it kind of goes against what I just said, I would just say interesting casting choice.
I think it's more to do with the books, because I think it was either the third or the fourth book, they described the character as having messy brown hair and not light skinned. I think it wasn't dark skin. It certainly wasn't like white skin or whatever. I do feel like if they suddenly, in like the year 2030, did a sudden reboot of the whole movie franchise,
Yeah.
if they turn around and made her a person of color, I'll be all for it, because I feel like it would suit the character somehow. And I mean that in like the least offensive way. Because I've seen like people doing fan art of her on DeviantArt, and I feel like that actually looks okay. It looks fine. I honestly prefer it.
I can't. Now that I think about it, I think I might have seen a few of those, and I think it would actually fit Hermione. I mean, I would honestly say don't make her skin too dark.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it would fit Hermione.
Because it would be a good role model as well, because it sort of reminds me of Rugrats, the character Susie and her family,
Yeah.
how they were portrayed as really intelligent, and it's like it really does make a good impression about it. It does shine them in a different light.
Because again, going back to the whole play thing, at the time I was like, that's a bit of a. I honestly thought it was a bit of a weird choice, but now that I've thought about it, it's just like, going to what I said earlier, you pick who's right for the role, then yeah, if whoever was directing that thought that that woman was right for the role of Hermione, then I can't complain. I still look back on it now and say, interesting casting choice, but hey, if she was right for the role, then I can't disagree with his choice. At least not based on not based on what I've said just previously. So.
Exactly.
But the other argument that I will say about the whole Hermione being black thing is, if that was meant to be the case, then why is she portrayed as being white on all the front covers of the books in which she actually appears, and was played by a white woman?
I guess not to confuse people with like continuity or something. Again, say for argument's sake they did do a reboot of the franchise, maybe that might be different. I don't know. I mean, you know how bipolar JK is at the moment with her canon stuff and that.
She seems to keep rewriting stuff. Let's just put it that way.
What is this? A rainbow?
Rainbow.
Look in chat. Stream,
Yeah, I noticed that Shay posted something, but
Oh,
kind
that's
of
pretty.
stuck in combat at the moment.
I mean, this just reminds me of, you know.
Well, there is a lot of rain over here at the moment, so probably
Ooh, pretty.
got that.
It's actually pretty nice outside today. We've had a lot of rain the last couple of days.
Same. I mean, right now it's currently just calm and construction happening because there's renovations going on for like, let's just say a couple of months. And the drilling noises, the people walking will be a normal thing for me, and I hate.
We
It'll
are
be a
okay
day-
with talking about this stuff, right? I mean, you won't get demonetized for this kind of chat.
I get demonetized on a lot of my streams anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And considering the fact that I'm not getting thousands of views per stream, or I've not got hundreds of thousands of people watching, and I'm not getting like super chat donations every 5 minutes or getting new channel members or whatever, it literally does not matter.
Sorry to hear that.
The only reason why I keep doing this is just simply because I want
fun.
to. That, and if I stopped, YouTube would probably start deprioritizing me, so...
I mean, a YouTube algorithm is completely bullshit, and YouTube doesn't do shit.
I wonder what would
Let's
happen...
not talk. What?
I was just gonna say, I wonder what would happen if Discord ever started trying to do that, like being its own streaming video hosting service along with the whole chat stuff.
I mean, I feel like it is starting to dip into that, what with stream qualities becoming more and more evolved, I guess, with every update.
Because I came up with an idea that they need to have an option where you can add a channel where it's very similar to how like a normal stream thing would happen. Like you have the screen in the middle, you have the chat either above or below it, or to the side, and you have your own like they have their own like tipping system or whatever.
Yeah.
I really do think that would work for them.
I mean, they do have streaming channels now, so like streaming rooms in Discord, but nothing to the extent of like tipping and stuff like that and having a chat and whatnot.
Because at the moment, I think you have to be in like a
true.
voice call or something, don't you?
You can,
have to.
No.
You have to basically either be in a call, or you have to be in, like, let's just say, in our stream chat or general chat, and somebody can broadcast.
Voice
screen
channel.
there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, voice
basically.
That
channel.
mean voice channel,
channel.
or
Because I
in the
mean,
chat
if
as
you
we are
tried doing
in
that,
right now.
if you tried doing that as like a standard thing with how it is at the moment, imagine having 300 screaming kids all on the same voice chat while you're streaming. That would just...
Or you could just like deafen them.
Yeah, I was about
no.
to say,
Cannot do. Cannot. Sorry, but you cannot do. Discord have come out and say that will not be possible on Discord's site. They can probably go up to 20, maybe 30 people in the same voice channel, but you cannot do any more than that. That is way too many people.
I mean, that would be a good start. I mean, in time, that would probably evolve.
This-
I mean,
Yeah,
by time,
but
technology keeps on evolving, so someday we could get like something better.
I know
They
one
do
of these Discord servers that I'm in, they stream art every now and then in this like streaming channel or streaming room, and they broadcast it, and if you join the room it automatically mutes your mic depending on what role you have, and you can't enable it unless you get the right kind of role or whatever. So I don't know if there is something you can make like that. I guess you could.
You
look
need a
into it or
bot
something.
for that. A bot.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest, if they just did something with just the basic chat functions, it would work. Because then you wouldn't have the problem with having too many people in a chat in the voice chat, because it would literally just be standard text chat.
Well, as long as you don't have like half of the Discord server role playing in there, because I swear to God, every time I see that on general and the memes channel, it just makes me want to pull my hair.
I really want to pull my hair because of that Threadbare official.
Yeah.
I really want to. And also that kid already posted this shit already back in the like a couple of months ago. Like this, I think the same kid I know posted the two same things, right beside each other a couple months ago. Like either they don't know what they either cannot get a new joke that's funny, or they don't know what the fucking art and pictures are made for.
Yeah, I noticed that there were people posting memes in there when they shouldn't have done.
Yeah, I noticed.
I was kind of busy playing Ark, so I wasn't paying attention at all.
In the art and pictures section, there's a few of them that have posted like FNAF gifs in there, and it just drives me mad. Just seeing something like that, because every now and then I just like think, ooh, there's a notification for that room, let's have a loosh at it. It turns out to be like a FNAF gif or something. I'm like, argh, why?
Yeah. My turn. Sorry, I'll be a bit patient.
Sorry, Arrow.
Some of these ideas is good. The problem is, well, the Discord later they have to remake their entire server if this should be possible. And later they upgrade their server to be much bigger. Which is, at this moment right now, not possible at all, because that because in Fortune, I do not even think Discord have in its pocket yet.
Is that coming from somebody officially at Discord, or is that just somebody making a speculation?
Actually both. Discord did,
Speculation
come out
and official.
Discord did come out with have saying that the max people in a voice channel is 20-30 people.
Yes, but if they made something that was just basic chat channel, similar to what they've got at the moment, and then just implemented like a streaming thing on top of that, I think they'd be able to do it.
Oh, there he is.
I don't know. Write to Discord about that idea, see if they want to use it or not.
I was tempted.
I don't know.
I was tempted to ask them about it, or send them a thing saying, "Hey, have you ever thought about maybe trying this? I mean, you could compete with Twitch. Hell, why not go a step further and try and see if you could compete with YouTube? Imagine if my entire Discord server was also my YouTube channel.
That would be pretty interesting.
That would be
Also,
interesting, because there would be
Someone
more.
just subscribed. Fox McCloud. Fox McCloud has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to Noob.
Yeah, thanks, dude. We always use good foxes around here.
Just one person.
Yeah,
Is that a
let's have
notification
one
that came up on YouTube thing? Because I didn't hear it go off.
Yeah, I think your
It gone on
notifications are muted because it didn't come up. Like, it came up, but it didn't make a sound.
Well, to be honest, it seems like those pop-ups if you subscribed or just on Twitch follow.
Yeah, because the mini feed.
Just make you feel special.
To be honest,
like,
the mini feed that I've got here doesn't work properly. It doesn't update anymore. I think YouTube must have changed something.
Did you say you stream with Streamlabs OBS?
Yeah, I use that one. So
When you're done with a stream, Do you have an issue where you can't close it? You have to force close it in Task Manager?
No, never had that problem.
Okay, because every time I'm done with a stream and just try and close it, it just says wrapping up things or whatever, you know, that ending message. And it just stays like that, it just doesn't want to close. And I've tried reinstalling Streamlabs, I've tried clearing the cache or whatever, and it even reinstalling from scratch, flushing all the user data, doesn't want to go away. And I've like tried following some forums and guides, updating drivers and all kinds of just silly fixes or whatever, and it still seems to do it. It's just like a stupid routine that I've got to do now. Right, I've done my stream, now I've got to close it on Task Manager because blah.
I mean,
There
maybe
might be that might be a conflict. There may be something you've got installed that is just conflicting with Streamlabs OBS. That's the only guess I've got.
But the thing is, trying to find out the problem is the thing. Like, if you try, let's just say, you have a giant stockpile, let's just say Skyrim mods, and to find out the mod that is actually corrupting your game and not making it work is difficult as hell. It's the same thing, it's the same situation here. Like, trying to find the mod that is causing it is like trying to solve the fucking Rubik's Cube puzzle when it changes its size every single fucking second by itself.
Lol.
But again, who is an idiot who download hundreds mod without doing test run with every single mod before?
That is true.
That sounds
But
like something
it's
Spirit.
time-
That sounds like something Spirit does with Skyrim.
That is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I only used like 2 mods. One to change the overworld map so that it looks a lot clearer and like realistic, and another so Steam achievements still go through. That's it. That's all I use.
I am just using some more, you know, immersive. I also like how the community is still very dedicated, and they're even importing, cities, parts from the world of Tamriel into the game.
Yeah,
They're
I've seen
literally
that
creating
as well.
DLCs.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. The
Bruma.
Sky Oblivion project, or
There's also Bruma.
yeah,
You know that? These kind of mods are just insanity. Oh yeah,
Speaking of,
also
have you
the
seen,
mod that makes it multiplayer.
Wasn't there some controversy surrounding that mod?
Yeah.
Oh
it got
yeah.
shut down at one point.
Then because they found out a lot of the code from it is how do I say it best way, was stolen stuff from well, later they stole from the gate English.
Wouldn't they have stolen some code from Elder Scrolls Online to get that to work?
No, they were literally stolen directly from the people who make Elder Scrolls. Has somehow hacked into their computer and stole the files or something like that.
How the fuck?
Okay, they have done some really shit stuff.
That sounds impossible, but okay.
Not impossible. They did it.
I'm not sure if it
and,
was that they.
got caught.
I'm not sure if it was that they actually got it from Elder Scrolls Online, but the code that they were using was definitely not theirs.
No.
Yeah, they had literally stolen the code from the. Yeah. They stole the code somewhere.
Also,
got caught.
From him. But hacking a developer's computer, that just sounds so far-fetched.
Don't suppose you
It would be
guys have
surprised
seen...
how.
Sorry, Ara, go ahead.
No, after you.
I was about to say, have any of you heard of the Skyrim grandmother?
Oh yes,
Yeah, I
she,
heard, I
I
heard
love
about her.
sweet.
I
She is
love
such a
Shirley.
sweet grandma.
I love Shirley. I follow her on Twitter, and every day I just see her in-game screenshots, and I just think, this is amazing. A 90-year-old playing Skyrim is just, it's just amazing. I don't know how else I can describe it. It's just so
Not all
wholesome
boomers
and
are bad.
adorable and sweet. It's like that other grandmother who's like 70 years old and plays Animal Crossing on her Nintendo Switch. It's just, I'm just so happy that people at that age can still want to play games.
Was that
like
the same one who supposedly had one of the recent villagers named after her? Or people suspect it
Yes.
was named after her?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, because she had it on a 3DS for like a couple of years because she found it good company. And I just think that's really, really sweet that she likes speaking to her villagers every day. Even though it's like artificial intelligence, I just find it very wholesome and sweet. It's like some people who play Pokemon like so much that they get attached to the ones that they catch. They sort of like feel like they're making a bond or something. And it's like nothing, instead of just being like data, it feels like they're friends or something. I just find it so wholesome.
Yeah, I know that. You sort of just start getting attached. You get attached to the Pokemon that you keep.
I guess that's where some of the inspiration of Digimon came from or something.
First of all, I have no idea about that.
Seriously, when is this raid gonna pop? I've been sitting in the queue for nearly 25 minutes. And I'm apparently sitting at the top of the
Never.
list.
Never.
So are you like in a queue for a raid or actually in a raid?
In a queue for a raid.
Oh, okay.
It says I am #1 on the list, but it's just taking for so long for the dungeon to actually pop at the moment.
Oh, it's taking half an hour nearly. Blimey.
I've just been running around killing mobs while I'm waiting.
God damn it. Feeling like World of Warcraft vibes all over again, waiting for a bloody dungeon. Especially when you're on like a least popular server. You get to the point where you've just like done so many side quests that you could just run into the dungeon yourself and do it solo.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I don't want to sign up again. I already have an account here. Come on.
What are you trying to sign up for?
Hero Fortis.
Oh, finally!
Yay!
Non-complace stop too short. There's a website where you can make your own Dungeons and Dragons figures, which you can get 3D printed and sent to your home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you can literally do a lot of weird stuff with it.
And of course, we're sitting
the
here
reason why I
waiting
love
for
this.
one of the DPS.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
They're gonna drop out, which means we have
They're
to
so
go
gonna
back into the
drop
queue.
out.
They're gonna drop out, which means we're gonna have to go back into the queue again. But thankfully, it should be instant because there's only one DPS that we have to wait for. There we go. Seriously, I've been through a point where we've had to re-queue like 3 or 4 times because one person doesn't ready up. And now 2 of the DPS are not readying up.
All getting coffee at the same time.
Yeah, right. It's more like they've fallen asleep waiting for the queues.
That is possible.
Yeah, party member withdrew. Either that or somebody was in the queue and was just like, oh, but it is 3 AM, maybe I should go to bed.
I just love one thing. Actually, I despise in Ark. Basically, one of the boss fights is where you literally fight a manticore, right? And its AI is made to 99% of the time be in the sky and attack from there, right? So in that DLC, the manticore was introduced. They allow you to use wyverns to kill it, right? But in the custom-made map, where you have to fight a dragon, a King Kong ripoff, and the manticore at the same time, right? You cannot use wyverns.
What?
You cannot use wyverns in the fight.
Shit.
So you know what happens.
No.
Basically, the manticore stays in the sky permanently and you cannot hit it. And then there's a timer to the fight, so you basically lose.
That is below me.
That is the biggest bullshit I've ever seen. They add a timer and they add a boss to a custom-made map where you basically have to fight a flying boss that is made to be in the sky because of the fact that you have to stay. That you have to fight something in the sky, and you cannot do anything about it.
That is not fair.
And the thing is,
And
you
excuse me, stupid dog. Cannot shut up. It's not even. I don't even have a dog. So excuse me, I gotta see who I gotta beat now.
Also, I just realised I had top chat turned on rather than live chat.
But the thing is, to
It's
prepare for the
annoying.
boss fight, you have to gather specific artifacts which are found across the map, are actually difficult to get, and you have to breed dinosaurs to get a perfect kind of genetic breed of mutations you want to, and you have to wait IRL hours for it to grow up, and it's like an entire week of commitment.
For a boss fight that you can't win.
Yeah, and in the other batch, and the thing is, the manticore rarely lands. Rarely.
In
And-
which case, whoever designed that obviously didn't think it through very well.
Well, no, the person that designed it knew what they're doing because in the DLC that the boss was introduced, you were able to be using flying creatures. But in the map, in the custom map that it also is, you cannot use flying creatures. It's not the boss, but it's the choice of the boss. That is bullshit. Like, they chose... they could have chosen a boss that already existed. that could have fitted a better role than that flying cunt.
Now, don't you start using words like that.
Well, I'm mad. I am really fucking mad. Because I attempted 4 tries. And at the end of the timer, right? Your creatures die. And so do you.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
come
So
on,
now
I
you know
went
why
through
I'm
the
so
thing!
goddamn-
How was the hell was it? Right, now I'm stuck here. I can't move.
So now you know why I'm so goddamn mad. Like, I love Ark for what it is, but come on, that custom map is such a big pain in the ass.
Hello
At
there,
least in the next patch notes
Hack
I've read,
3D Panda? Welcome to the stream.
well, at least in the next patch notes, as I've heard, they're extending the fight duration. And, at least that's good, because then at least we can just wait until it lands, and then we can just kill it, because...
I'm just looking through the popular games on Twitch again. Just Dance 2020 is one of them, and somebody in Russia has got 299 views.
Really?
Why? Oh, and they're AFK as well, for goodness sake. They're not even dancing, they're AFK, for goodness sake. I don't
Very
believe that.
good stream.
Oh, they got 13,000 followers, never mind.
Well, that was that was a very clumsy group.
How many are in that raid?
24.
Oh my goodness. I always found
Because it's
raids very
3 groups of
chaotic.
8.
Is that the same as World of Warcraft? I can't really
No,
remember.
that was 25.
Okay.
But unlike World of Warcraft, this automatically splits you into 3 different groups.
Yeah, sorry about the rants there, Tom. Always seems to happen when I join the stream as well. I always bring bad energy.
No, it's just we have a lot to talk about when.
And sometimes a lot of frustration to let out.
Dark Souls 3.
Because I have been at this fucking boss fight for an entire month.
An entire month.
Can't beat it because of shitty AI.
That's
But because...
adorable. I was stuck on a Rayman 2 boss for a year.
What?
It was on the DS and the
Oh,
controls
was
were
it
pretty
the was
pathetic.
it the remake of the Great Escape that?
Yeah, and the controls were
Yeah, the
just
controls
horrific.
on that were really awkward. I struggled with that game as well because I got it too.
It was so bad that at one point I was so frustrated with it that I traded it in at game, but then 2 months later I was like, I fancy trying this again. Went to buy it at game, got home, loaded it up, and was bamboozled that it was the exact same game because it had the exact same initials that I had used and same percent. I was like, oh my god,
They've
how
literally
has this happened?
They have literally handed you your game back.
I was livid because I knew I wasn't gonna like start a new game because that one was there.
So, here are the Chronicles of Leon attempting to beat Rayman.
beaten it on the PlayStation 1, but on the DS, it's a nightmare because the D-pad is just horrible. Because DS Lite D-pads they just deteriorate over time, and the one I have is like 8 years old now. So even in games like Pokemon, the feedback on the D-pad is just terrible. You have to press really hard on the controls, and you have to fly this flying shell and do like loops and dodge lava and fireballs. And
Oh,
it gets to a point.
was it the last boss fight, perchance?
Yes.
It took me so many attempts to get that.
The flying level before that, I can remember we went to holiday on Jersey, and the whole time I was there, I refused to put the DS down because I was so pissed off with that level that I wanted to get it over and done with. And we were there for 2 weeks, so you can imagine my parents' frustration, just like, stop playing that fucking thing and let's do something as a family. And I'm like, no, I want to get this done. I'm not gonna let this game beat me. Bearing in mind I was like 14 maybe, so I was more attached to like my DS than everything else. But
Yeah, I can relate to that.
I mean, now whenever I go on like holidays or go on outings, I completely like go to the point where I'm like trying to push my phone away as well because I want to spend time with family and that. But I do remember when it was even essential that when we were like camping in a caravan, that we would have to get me a temporary dongle or try and use the campsite's Wi-Fi or something. It's just like you're eliminating the point. It's supposed to be relaxing, you're supposed to be going away from this.
But what if you don't want to go away from this? Like,
Sorry, what?
but what if you don't want to go away from the internet? Like
I
some
didn't at the
people.
time. I was like 10 times more addicted and like attached to my laptop than I am now. I would take this crappy laptop with me to a campsite just so that I could play Portal at the time. Looking back at it, I cannot believe I was like that.
Generally speaking, even though my parents would let me take a portable games console with me, they usually said, right, if we're doing family stuff, you leave that in the hotel room, you don't bring it with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to have like a little like backpack with like a DS and a couple of other things as well, and Mum used to just hate it. It's just like, do you have to drag that stupid console everywhere when we're trying to like do stuff as a family? You're supposed to be on holiday. I'm just like, no, I'm depressing, I'm emo, I want to bury my head in this bloody thing. I want to complete the Elite Four, mother. You don't understand.
I want to be the very best like no one ever was, mother.
Imagine at the other way around, where in the Pokemon universe you don't want to become a Pokemon monster. Like,
Don't
just
want to become a
imagine-
Pokemon master, Mum. I want to become an accountant.
Shh, you'll give them ideas. Nintendo wants to know your location.
Oh, I just got frogified.
The Nintendo is so bored that they're taking ideas from nobody's.
Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they've already been doing that with the last couple of games.
Really?
Pokemon Cafe isn't too bad, but there was another announcement that made people...
Oh, you mean the Battle Royale one?
Yeah, like,
What?
that came up as, like, the most disliked video
Well,
of the year
come
or something.
again. Come again.
It's like a 2D Battle Royale, and it's a piece of mobile phone trash. that people were just like, no.
Pokemon.
And the fact that it
We-
was also being co-developed by Tencent, so everyone was like, yeah, no.
Go away. This does not need
well,
to exist.
Is it still being developed?
Probably not, now that they've probably had a bit of backlash with it. Let me have a quick tick at
What's with
this.
the freaking battle royales? Like, I get that fight battle royales were the trend, but like, I don't give a shit if they exist.
I'm back again.
Hello again.
Welcome back.
Next thing we know, TF2 is getting a major update, battle royales, but nothing's really gonna change because they haven't changed TF2 in a decade. No, yeah.
To be
It's gonna
perfectly
be
honest, if they were gonna,
dislikes.
if Valve were gonna be doing their own battle royale, it would literally take them years to even start development because they'd be sitting there thinking, how can we do this differently?
Oh my god. I'm just like, looked at the top 3 videos of Pokemon Unite. One of them is 1,000 likes, 4,000 dislikes. The one by IGN is 8,000 likes, 6,000 dislikes, and the IGN one is 5,000 likes, 10,000 dislikes. Christ.
Well, that was just it. Nobody asked for it, so why do you think we want it?
On the Pokemon official channel, they re-uploaded it because for the first one was just like heavily disliked, and even again it's like 1,000 dislikes, 6,000 dislikes. Wow.
Which one are you
Love it.
But what happened?
Pokemon tried to do a battle royale and everyone shit on it.
Again,
Like, why
probably
the
more
fuck?
so to do with the fact that Tencent was involved, and everyone's just like, no, go away, Tencent. We don't want you here. You already
We
do.
know what
You
Tencent
already
does.
do enough questionable things as is. So
Oh god, they re-uploaded it 3 times according to the comments,
3
Yes.
times.
and they still got a load of dislikes. Wow.
What?
I love it.
They uploaded it the first time and they still got dislikes. What are they expecting? Are they expecting people to suddenly like it?
Yeah. Because they're how
It's
they
bad
think.
publicity, and obviously they're not learning.
Honestly, wait, is it mainly handled by Tencent or?
I
Maybe,
think their Chinese masters are telling them, keep trying, keep making, keep re-uploading it. People will like it eventually.
Honestly, I'll be honest one thing. I wish that capitalism just, just in a couple of decades stopped existing as some kind of other thing, Stop
I think
existing.
in a decade's time, the Chinese government will probably collapse in on itself.
Just a question why.
And now I'm probably going to get my YouTube account closed down because I dared speak against our Chinese overlords.
I was just about to say, maybe.
But still,
Ixnay-
why?
Ixnay
Why
on
would
the
it
China
collapse?
say.
That's the question. Why would it collapse?
Because it's communist stuff, so... And
Well, to be honest, the other stuff is also about to collapse right now. That's the other stuff America is doing all the time. From what it looks like right now,
America's-
it's about to close down shut down as well.
I
with,
mean,
with
it's, like,
America, it's
good.
more or less the case. I didn't want all that stuff. Why was I given it?
I'll be honest with America. It's maybe a good thing it's collapsing so that it can start anew.
Yeah.
Because it's already corrupted as fuck.
Ah, shit.
Like, it's
Also,
so
Tom,
corrupted, you better
it's-
start anew because there's no choice.
Oh yeah, did you
Oh,
hear the
that's-
Did you hear the news about how Donald Trump Jr. got suspended from Twitter for posting stuff about COVID because he was going on about that drug or whatever it is that's supposed to be used for curing malaria, and he and Trump are going on, oh yeah, it totally cures COVID. I've been taking it myself. You know, it's a very good drug. I totally don't have any stock or financial interest in the product.
He says as he's taking a shot of bleach.
Yeah.
Like, bottoms up.
Honestly, at this point, I just expect Dollar to be on Viking so much. On so many medications that he's gonna just overdose and die.
That's the thing. My parents gave me a birthday card this year with a drawing of Trump's with a bottle of bleach saying bottoms up, just like instead of like a bottle of champagne, and I'm just like,
Wow.
I love how my parents are so in touch with this.
Respect for your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
then
you
my,
cannot hear about that, we dislike that person. We will dislike him.
Who? A lot in the world dislike him.
Yeah, but that is possible. If you people in the chat think, what the fuck are you talking about? He's the best person ever.
I mean, if they're blind apes, let them be blind apes. I'm not gonna interrupt them being that.
I just feel sorry for all the people I know in America online, just like,
Yeah,
how do you
same.
get through the day?
Then
I'm
again,
so sorry.
We have Boris Johnson to deal with.
Yeah, so we're just sort of like supporting each other. It's just
The
like,
budget.
it's gonna be okay. We've got another year. It's gonna be okay.
I mean, Boris Johnson, in my eyes, is basically budget Trump.
On the plus side, at least Boris Johnson has handled the COVID stuff a little better. Not a huge amount, admittedly.
Like 0.
But he did see it as a problem that need to be fixed.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a shame it took him so long to actually fucking do anything about it.
Yeah, because it only took from March up until now to make face masks mandatory.
And even then, a lot of places are not actually. It's not actually something a lot of places are even enforcing.
90% of the places around here enforce it. Mum did mention back at home there was this one place in town that's just like, you don't have to wear a face mask. I'm not forcing you to wear a face mask. I think you shouldn't be forced to wear a face mask. Blah blah blah. Long story short, the shop is a crystal healing shop. And they're getting a bad
You do not need to say anymore. You do not need to say it.
Exactly, and it's just...
Oh, there he is!
I saw like a Facebook post
Emergency
about
benediction!
I saw like a Facebook photo of the shop and her in the photo. I was just immediately, oh, Janine Allen just subscribed.
Wow.
Hey,
Again, I
thanks.
missed that. I must be going deaf to that announcement. Oh shit, the tank.
Thank you for subscribing and welcome.
I be on subscribing, in my opinion, is just like adding a single digit to a
That
number.
helps.
But still, we try to make people feel welcome here. If we still try to make people feel welcome here, there is a chance that there is one of these few people who actually is, one of the people who actually want to watch something else, flat shit, but actually want to watch something good stuff. So we always say welcome, no matter what.
They're probably not even watching the stream, it's probably just a random person subscribing to the channel as well.
I think so as well.
That's what I like about Twitch, you know when you're like live streaming or whatever and someone's like following you, you know by default that they are watching the stream or whatever. Instead of the possibility they're just going through your videos or something and they're just like, oh, gotta subscribe.
I honestly feel like a lot of people that subscribe to me are just impulse subscribers.
Oh, you are. What's that? Alright. I've forgotten something here.
Damn.
I'm not gonna enjoy working in a shop in the next week or so, because when I go back, I'm gonna be encouraged to like take 0 hours again at the spa that I work at, which normally I'm
Why?
fine with, but what with the whole situation at the moment, I'm just like, do I have to? Student loans are gonna cover me next year. There's no.
I would say no to that shit.
Like, if I go in and the people that come into the shop, they're wearing a face mask, fine. But if it's some douche that isn't gonna wear one and has an attitude problem, I'm just like, why am I here?
Just to suffer.
Yeah. Although we have got like massive plastic screens around the shop now, so it should be better.
Well, the one argument I heard a lot of especially people from Sainsbury's arguing, which was, why should we police this thing? We don't get paid enough for it. I mean, technically true, but at the same time, this is like a pandemic. Everybody should be doing their part.
Yeah. That goes back to the whole, why is the government just like, hey, let's praise the NHS, but at the same time butchering it, especially during a pandemic. Oh, I won't
Yeah, and especially
actually go
considering that they've now ruled out the possibility of protecting the NHS during US trade agreements.
down.
So it looks like the NHS is going to get sold to the highest bidder in the US, which is going to be absolutely terrible because it's already quite expensive as it is, paying for just... It's just a fucking mess. Boris Johnson...
It's like, for goodness sake, Boris got it. He was on a ventilator at one point, and then he had so much support from the nurses. He was there in the lion's den, as it were, in the lava pit of the NHS, and still, he just wants to go blab, 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 and that's all you're getting.
I'll be honest, he deserves what happened to him.
I'd say that is a bit over the top, but at the same time, I'm like, the more the more the government just like disassembles it, the more I'm just like, really don't want to wish bad things upon people, but you're really pushing the boundaries.
I know, my thoughts exactly.
Look, I'll be honest, if the person does some dumb shit or is just, you know, doing retarded stuff, like, and you get some bad things happen to you, like, in my opinion, you deserve it. I do
I
not
will
wish
say,
bad luck
though-
on people, but if you have bad luck yourself, like, it's your fault.
I will say though, when I go into uni next term, because we might be okay with going back, just most of it will be online, but we do have a bit of lectures and exams in the building still. I probably won't keep my mouth shut when we're in classes, because a few of them they stand on conservative, and I'm just like, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
I hated how bad an arc can get you not normal rabies, but mega rabies.
Rabies or rapey?
Rabies.
You know,
A disease.
you know all this weird bubble come out of
Wait,
your mouth.
what
and
just
you
shot?
get angry.
Fucking
like
basilisk
David
just
Fincher.
shot at me.
You know, that type of rabies.
Yeah, but for some reason bats in R get you not normal rabies but mega rabies.
When normal rabies just doesn't cut it, use mega rabies.
That was 150 battles. Ooh.
Excuse me.
You okay there, Aaron?
E-fever.
Hay fever. Oh, okay. Nice.
I do not need to explain. Anyone know what that shit is? And I hate it so much.
I saw the hay fever count yesterday was like on red for all the categories, and I opened my window and someone was mowing the lawn. I was just immediately like, no, don't care. I'd rather bake in here.
Yeah, but you can survive.
It was pretty
but
funny just sticking my head out the door. It's just like, oh, by the way, the hay fever count is like red on all categories, and both my housemates are just like, we know, and their faces were all puffy, and I'm just like, oh.
Oh, you know of this?
welcome. Welcome to hell. You wanna ice cube in your hell drink?
Not the drink, but the wink.
Well, excuse me because I have a heavy accent, and I have a problem to speak properly because us brain dead.
Error.
Idiot.
I know, I'm just saying.
You see?
Error.
Saying.
Where did you find those goggles for NoobMister's avatar on VR chat?
They're from TF2. They're the ones that the Scout wears. It was the Magic the Gathering crossover thing.
Yeah.
Is there like a
Oh,
3D
there
model
he
just
is.
lying around and you just attach
I just
them?
I
or-
just pulled the asset from Source Filmmaker and just used that.
Wait, no, you did not. I gave them to you.
Well, I can't. Oh, okay. I can't remember how I did it, but I'm fairly certain there is an asset somewhere in Source Filmmaker that you can put it from.
As Holm B. Yeah, got it here. Let me get this stuff from NoobMister's Discord link where you can clearly see I have put it on. Plovers need all that kind of stuff.
Was it the Planeswalker goggles?
Yeah.
Hold on, boy.
Okay.
I have to do it a bit mentally.
Thanks, Era, you're amazing.
You're not done yet.
I know I'm not done yet, but I'm just glad that I've got
There
the
you go.
model at last. I was actually going to paint them in Substance Painter, but thank you.
Yeah, the first one you do have to put on as the normal mat to actually make the look properly, and not some weird shit. The two other, yeah, they just different colors from red team to blue team. You can say the color on that one.
Thanks, Era, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because although I got the hair for my Shiva model on VR chat, I feel weird about goggles. I want to be a goggle head.
Yeah.
Goggle buddies.
Okay.
taking some hay fever tablets?
I did take one just before.
Is that what you're getting 3D printed on Hero Forge?
No, det var der også en random character, der også built. I think that's I think a small engineer. The global engineer.
Keep thinking about investing in a 3D printer, but again, it's just if I use it or not.
I would say it's a good idea.
I mean, at the moment, it's not really a thing I get because 2 of my housemates have a 3D printer, so that and I think that, and I think the university has a couple of them somewhere. I just never bothered to find out.
Understandable.
I mean, I just 3D printed a Best Boy and that was it.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Oh, actually look nice.
He actually printed it really tiny. I wanted it to be big enough so that he could use it as a glasses stand, and it came out the size of like 2 inches or something. It was like, oh yeah, these are definitely not going to hold my glasses.
Yeah.
Oh well, put a bit of blue tack underneath it, you can stick it on top of your computer screen.
Yeah, I've stuck it on top of my record player along with a Spyro figure as well.
Wasn't that the one that you bought at EGX? Or did you not buy that one? I can't remember.
No, that was a controller stand, and I didn't get that. I did get a Spyro like little pack where you get a hat and a key ring or something. So I got a little one that's like the same size as the Best Boy. And every now and then when I'm like listening to music on my turntable, I just put them on top of the record so that they spin around with it as well. Because they just fit on top of the middle of the vinyl. They just sort of grip onto the needle or something. It's pretty cute. Take them slowly swing.
Yeah, don't mind the fact that I'm being shot by Gatling fire. I somehow still managed to survive all of that. Oops, sorry, I didn't move out of the way in time. Doesn't matter, there's so much heals going off anyway.
Damn it.
Bless you. Hey, they all gave me player commendations even though we screwed up at the start.
Lovely.
do the. I can do my job quest later. I want to get my white mage to 69 first, and then. Get the story dungeon cleared.
Understandable.
God, my maybe was just stealing your semantic paste. Oh god, they're getting on me. Let me collect more of your damage, please. Oh, god damn it, if my reviving could land in water, that would be perfect. Like, it's shallow water, but still doesn't want to land. Hell yes. Oh hell no, because I just got knocked off. Well, I just stole like a couple of hundreds of semantic base, like more than 1,000.
Okay there, Ara, do you want to get yourself a tissue?
Go
Or
ahead.
is it just...
Constant sniffles.
Because in Ark, there's only two spooky things that exist. Is when you first step into the ocean and all you see is the abyss. And second is when you discover that giant spider crabs exist. Holy shit, how many spider crabs is that? Like, it's an entire army. What in the fuck? Well, time to kill them.
Oh shit, I'm actually gonna have to use lucid dreaming.
Oh god, I'm walking on ice, literally. And it just feels like there's gonna be an underwater beast just surfacing up and kill me. Jesus Christ, it's the worst kind of feeling. Because one time I literally had an alpha kraken be on the surface.
Okay, I'll make a new one. In Outlawed Naga, which is a heavy believing Christianity. Believe in God a lot. And it does a few examples of what you can do with this website. Really fun and creative what you can do.
Yet the fact that this place is called Eldritch Isles for a reason. But Jesus Christ, is the lightning loud. And the light itself, like light here on this island, is literally being distorted. There are also water bubbles. Amazing.
Oh god, don't do this to me, tank!
The tank does.
He's grabbing
like that.
everything and then running on ahead, and I can't keep up, so I'm having to pop all my instant heals just to keep him alive. Fuck it, you'll just have to take a benediction.
This place is so fucking spooky. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, the underwater is spooky, but this is also spooky, but not on the same level as underwater. And the echoes, Jesus Christ. And also these trees look like something big has been knocking them down. But there's nothing that big to do that. I also hate that sound the crystals fucking make. It's like they're... It's a bit ear piercing, but still. That noise. Like the entire island itself is like paranormal shit. Some shit. Because there's literally floating water bubbles. There's just some pockets of water just floating.
Sort of alright.
that? Essa? Unless they've got like a name or whatever.
I mean, if my map could just start becoming pixelated as fuck, I could see something.
Hello there, again.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, guitar notes. You're good. You're good.
Fuck.
Maybe later.
Maybe.
I'm really sleep right now.
Maybe.
Wait, you actually want to do it?
No.
Okay. Aww.
What are you both talking about?
Sex.
Fair enough.
Oh no, a big red bar. Your connection is struggling. Union.
Why do I have to get stuck with the one tank that insists on mass pulling when I can't heal through it all?
You leveling
Did
white
I
mage?
yell at him in the...
Yeah, because I'm having to
RPing
do
chat?
another dungeon again for the thing, so I figured level white mage, because at least then I can get an instant Q pop. Also, I've got a Dark Knight, so I kind of screwed up the whole Living Dead thing, whatever it was. I also think you're lagging, Shay, so...
You're good.
So apparently instant healing them messes up the cooldown or something.
Shay, you good.
Yay. No, it's basically, so when you use Living Dead for 10 seconds, if your HP would drop to 0, you instead drop to 1. For the next 10 seconds, when that happens, you're unable to drop below 0. However, if 10 seconds run out, you die. Unless you're healed to full.
Oh, good, I'm not doing that.
So it's more or less a case of if either people start healing you up, or they wait with a full heal for like when there's 3 seconds left of Living Dead.
Because I'm just not used to that whole mechanic, or that whole thing. I just immediately see the tank dropping below a certain amount of health, I'm just like, shit, immediately cast Benediction.
I mean, it's usually when I'm healing, I keep an eye on if they have any buffs on them. Since
that's
Living
good.
Dead's buff indicator is basically like completely red with a hourglass in it. And then if it's gray, that means they're Walking Dead, which is when, you know, it's been procced. But again, Dark Knight stuff is a bit more coordination heavy than compared to the other tanks.
And why this guy is expecting me to coordinate during a pickup group. Phew, I got that seduction removed just at the right time. Seriously, I don't know what's wrong with me on this particular dungeon. I've run it before with no problems, but I just seem to be doing absolutely terribly in terms of healing today.
I mean, it is what it is. It happens.
Oh wait, I already have that necklace.
I mean, look on the bright side, at least you don't have to deal with fucking gunbreakers that randomly Super Bowl-eyed whenever they feel like it, even though there's no point.
The other annoying thing is, I don't know what the icon for Living Dead is, so...
It is completely red with an hourglass in the middle.
I
And
know,
if
I
it-
just spotted that, but surprisingly that guy didn't die.
And if
even
it
though he-
turns, if it turns gray, then he's Walking Dead, which is when you need to start healing him, but not to max unless.
Here we go.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
No, he became guitar notes.
Okay, you're back now.
Beep,
Here
boop.
you know.
You're back.
Hello?
All we heard was
Hello.
as you were doing that.
Sounded like a fucking mosquito.
Oh,
Now,
You're back.
If anybody ever tells me that, I'm lagging. What's more hilarious is that there was an actual delay. Like, I screamed, I said beep boop, and then after like 7 seconds, I hear you guys laughing.
The Matrix.
yeah. Shit. Maybe the last quality you do not talk in it. Well, write in what you want to say.
I'm not even saying anything.
Damn it, I swear I was looking away from that.
Would you say that tank has calmed down, or will they still be a bit of a pest?
Anywho, if you can hear this, enjoy the rest of the stream. I'm gonna go back to working because my phone is about to die.
Okay
So
then.
yeah,
Okay, see you
Bye.
then.
See you
Bye,
around.
guys.
Have a good day.
later. Yeah.
Well, I'll get it.
Ended up retexturing those goggles in Substance Painter. Those VR chat will like it though. Because I'm hoping the goggles lenses will reflect a little bit or, you know, look a bit more shiny or something.
What the fuck is this sound?
What's that?
What the fuck is that sound?
No idea. Oh. Just smack my computer while I'm stretching. I got one player commendation, but I don't think it was from the tank. Anyway, I got a response on that message I wanted to. Appears not a. Yeah. Hang on, I need to respond to this. It's nearly the end of the stream anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not going to be enough time for me to run another dungeon, even if I do just spam all of those ones, because it's not. So that one admittedly took a little bit longer than normal, but again, I blame the fact mostly because the tank just kept insisting on just pulling everything.
It is what happened. It is what happened.
Seems like my wyvern stamina thing has been fixed. Huh.
Nice.
Because yesterday when I was using him, his stamina just decided not to even regenerate.
Sounds like a bug.
Well, I think they fixed it now. But this Iron is amazing. It deals 9,000 damage, and it has 100,000 HP. First thing is, this DLC's map, well, this map specifically, Wyverns are actually neutral. Like, they don't attack you without any reason.
Kill this thing before the timer runs out. Damn it, I didn't get the chain bonus. It's the trouble when you're trying to do chain bonuses with a white mage. You literally only have about 4 attack options. The only time you ever gain any more additional spells is... Okay, that's not until level 70, which is not for a while yet. Then that's an upgrade to Arrow, Stone, deals unexpected target to all enemies nearby. That needs Blood Lily though. Increase healing magic potency by 20% while reducing damage taken by self and all party members within a radius of 30 yards by 10%. So basically I gain 1 extra attack option, and even that's limited based on the fact that, you know, I've got to wait until the Blood Lily blooms.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Probably going to end up getting dumped back here when I finish that dungeon eventually, but I still need to do a little bit of leveling up. So I am just going to jump back to here. And end things here, because that is the end of the stream. I was just doing that to sort of kill a bit of time, but yeah, I'm going to be back later over on Twitch, either with Deep Rock Galactic or Darkest Dungeon. I haven't decided which one I want to do yet, but I'll make up my mind before then. Still got some time before I do that. But for the time being, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Later, mortals.
Insert words.